Libra, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. Dear Libroski, Libralicious, my tough cookie looking all this so good. Today I'm going to be doing your end of December reading, the last 10 days, and this is a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. I'm going to do it again. But we are actually back into the initial place where I actually started the channel. So let me know, how do you feel? More space, I think, right? Michael, Henry? A little more space. Let me know what you feel. A lot of you have great designer eyes, dear Libra. So it'll be great to know your opinion and how it makes you feel as a viewer. Some sassy shit. Now, in this reading, dear Libra, I'm going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify the main challenge and get some final advice for you. Libroski. I like a change of scenery, you know what I'm saying? I just saw the strength when we were dealing with the Leo. Okay, so your challenge, dear Libra, is the Two of Pentacles. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Wands, followed by the Eight of Pentacles and the Devil. So your challenge with the Two of Pentacles is talking about wanting to make an important decision, going back and forth. You could be contemplating about a specific connection with somebody. You could be wondering, how is something going to work out between you and another person? I do strongly feel like here, dear Libra, you have been contemplating about either letting this person go or just completely taking a break. You could have a lot on your plate. You could be thinking about, starting a job, doing something else, moving on. There is a heartbreak that has happened in the past. There was a breakup, and we're going to talk about this shortly. We're going to see what is this important decision here that you are making and you need to know. Now, in the recent past, we have the Moon, the Seven of Swords, and the Three of Swords. In the recent past, dear Libra, some of you were dealing with a Cancer, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Some of you were in a situation where there was a lot of trust issues. A lot of trust issues. Somebody here maybe was not honest towards you. You have the Moon here. You feel like something was being concealed and hidden from you. And, I've seen this happen many times. You constantly keep having the High Priestess in your readings. So it's about you trusting your intuition, okay? And we're going to clarify this. We're going to see what is it that you need to know, dear Libra. Now, in the present moment, you have the Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. I really like this layout, to be honest, because this energy, what I'm seeing here is, even though it's been very difficult for you, you've been back and forth and on and off, you seem to really stay focused for your money, for your career, and really anticipate a financial independence, working on increasing your money. Maybe you want to buy a house, you want to buy a mega house. So, it's been heavy for you. Yes, there is this kind of heaviness, like this emotional overwhelmed, like you feel a little bit emotionally overwhelmed by whatever has happened between you and this person, but you seem to be really focused on career and money, okay? And there is also some news coming towards your way about money situation, which is good. More deals, more opportunities. Now, in the near future, you have the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the High Priestess. Somebody wants to talk to you in the near future. Could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And also, this is about you gaining clarity. And you're going to see the signs and synchronicities of this person actually coming towards you and talking to you. I do see here with the King of Wands again at the bottom of the deck, and the Eight of Pentacles and the Devil, and the Temperance again, Sagittarius energy. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is somebody wanting to create peace and alchemize. And this is kind of a common theme I've been actually seeing coming up for air signs also. And this person is from your past. This is somebody that you already know. And my beautiful Libras, I know you're totally cool with this. I don't see this coming from you. Sometimes some other signs, even a Leo. I was like, I need to talk to some Leos. Not the Leo, but people say those things under Leo's videos. oh, it's a similar story. Why about the past week? It's some past person. I'm like, this is what keeps coming up, and this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm specializing, I guess. I'm helping people to navigate, and there is a lot of testimonials. You know what I'm saying? So if the story or the theme is kind of repeating, it's just because that's what I'm seeing here. That's what I'm picking up on. I can't force it. If I'm seeing here, you went through a heartbreak. Let me tell you something, Libra. Hold on. If I see you having the Three of Swords and the Seven of Swords, and I'm getting a download and I'm seeing the cards, you were heartbroken because somebody lied to you. What am I gonna say? There is new love coming in towards your way. I can't talk about it. I'm sorry. It's about a past person. Some sassy shit out here. So I'm saying some people just don't have their frontal lobes, cognitive skills fully developed, metaphorically speaking, to understand that the reading is general. And it may not be their theme every single time. This is not a personal reading. It's not tailored to one person. This is a general billion people type of reading. So I'm saying, so I was a little bit baffled, but you know, people are people. Yeah, humans are a little bit weird. So nonetheless, Libra, there was my little, I wanted to like vent to you, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm finishing the readings with you today. I was like, let me just talk to Libra. And I did give a nip in the butt in the Leo's reading at the end of the video. You want to check that out. Sassy shit. So the challenge which you are going through, dear Libra, Two of Pentacles, decision that needs to be made. What is this decision here about for my Libroskis? What do you need to know, Libra, for the Two of Pentacles? What decision are you aiming to make? So, dear Libra, this decision here with the Two of Pentacles is clarified by the King of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Okay, so again, this decision has a lot to do with the person that actually like walked away from you, that separated. Somebody here said something and walked away and disconnected. I feel like you are the Page of Swords, you know, and Swords represents air sign. So you would want to address something about this person's avoidant behavior. I'm getting here an avoidant characteristic, okay, coming from this person. Yeah, an avoidant behavior here by this person. And that's why you constantly go back and forth. You're trying to see if you should completely walk away from this person also. It's not just this person that they walked away, but you are like, you know, what do I need to do? And interestingly enough, I haven't seen the Ace of Wands yet. So it's like you're really detaching yourself from this situation. So you go back and forth. What do? You also have the Six of Swords, disconnection, kind of like wanting to move towards a place where, you know, there is more peace, right? You have the Hermit here. You're on a spiritual quest, on a spiritual journey, and you have a lot of things. You also have a lot of options here for you. You have learned over the past few months, dear Libra, how to differentiate toxicity, unhealthy people, controlling, manipulative people from the real good ones. I think for many of you, you tend to have these people-pleasing tendencies, and you have learned how to navigate through certain relationships because you rule relationships, and never be afraid to speak your truth. Never be afraid to really say what's on your mind, because a lot of times you are the Justina, you're the justice, and you want peace, okay? You want everybody to be happy, but you can't do that at the cost of you being unhappy, okay? So your challenge is deciding, what do? Back and forth. What do I do with this person? Now, in the recent past, you have something here that you felt like it was being concealed from you. Okay, the Moon. There is something about concealment, someone not being honest, clarified by the Eight of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Two of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Moon again. Like literally, you can make it up. So again, Moon represents doubts, fears, things that are kind of hidden. You see there is a crayfish coming out of this, right? Your subconscious mind was telling you something about this person. You might have even intuitively picked up on something is happening or something is about to happen. So for many of you in the recent past, I feel like that you felt a little bit trapped emotionally. You felt like also this person was trapped emotionally as well. It's like there was something here that was hindering you and this person being together. The sexual connection was very great, very compatible, but with the Eight of Swords is what was it that was holding this person back from committing to you fully? I'm getting curious something about travel, international travel, or going to places. You're someone, Libra, that you like to travel. You like to try new food. There is something about you trying new food with this person as well in the past. Okay, that's one of the things that I'm getting. Now, you might have caught something. You might have realized something. You might have picked up on maybe even a white lie, or maybe something here that was being concealed. And what ended up happening was, with the Three of Swords, you were very much disappointed and heartbroken over this situation. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords for you. Seven of Swords in the recent past. So the Seven of Swords, this card just flipped. Five of Wands. There was multiple people involved in this situation. I'm getting here arguments and conflicts over money. Over stability, over business, over emotions, relationships. I'm getting here this constant cat and mouse game, this constant argument. You and this person might have, this is what I'm intuitively picking up on. You might have gotten back together at a certain point and everything felt great, but then there was a conflict. There was this constant misunderstanding here, not being able to be on the same page. And I feel like many of you, by the way, 11:11 on the timer, I feel like for many of you, dear Libra, you realize that you were not being fully understood. You were misunderstood by this person. There might have been even like family members involved in this situation as well. Now, the Three of Swords for you in the present moment, in the recent past, you went through some sort of a separation and a heartbreak with this person, and it was very difficult for you to heal. The Magician, the Temperance, and the Two of Swords. I'm going to keep this very real. It's not going to resonate with everyone. Libra, I feel like for a lot of you, in the recent past, there is something about you feeling like you were being manipulated by this situation. I'm sorry, but that's what I'm feeling. And if you were dealing with the Sagittarius, dear Sagittariuses or other signs that are watching this for cross-watchers, if you really don't feel like that's what happened between you and Libras, please don't take it personally. Okay, this is a general reading. Now, in the recent past, I feel like that you kind of felt like something was blocking from this person coming towards you. There is something here that feels like off in the recent past. Manipulation, because the Magician doesn't always indicate manifestation. It can mean misuse of power. And somebody here maybe abused that power. Somebody here maybe was in a certain position and you felt like that your feelings were played with and there was some sort of a dishonesty. Okay, and it took some time for you to heal, dear Libra. Now, in the present moment, you have the Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. You're doing the right thing, especially if you've been following my advice by doing your breath work, meditation. You're focusing on your well-being. Business first, money first, career first, and a glow up first, okay? Let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles for you, dear Libroski. Them talk cookie. So the Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and the Strength. You see what I'm saying? Your financial situation is going to start increasing even more. You have the Nine of Pentacles here twice and, Seven of Pentacles. You know what this means? This is giving a confident boss Libra energy who is reevaluating and reassessing their financial situation. You could be even thinking about investing your money into stocks, something about cryptocurrency, and wanting to really increase your money and allow it to make more for your money to make money for you. Because you see, it's Pentacles. It's you're working on your finances because in the past, you might have even felt like you abandoned your career or pursuing your dreams and your goals just because you were so much caught up into with this situation happening with this person. And in the present moment, you do go back and forth if you should completely release and let go, but your focus is how can I strengthen my financial situation? How can I make more money? How can I make an investment? Okay, Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, investment energy. And let's talk more about the Nine of Pentacles. What are you building? What are you creating? What's happening for you? There is also something about motherhood with the Empress. Okay, the Empress talks about motherhood. You could be a mother or father, but learning how to nurture yourself, take care of yourself, and prioritize your own needs. So the Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Judgment, the Fool, and the Four of Swords, and you have the Sun at the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with the Leo here, but more so in the present moment for what's coming up as we're also wrapping up the year, you are deciding to heal and you know, to heal from this no contact situation or whatever went wrong. And this healing journey that you have been on is going to give you another level of glow up, Libra. It's going to really push you to this new chapter. It's going to really push you towards this new phase where you're going to see you're making the right decision by choosing yourself. You're Libra, you like to have the data and look at situations from multiple angles. And for you to be able to really make this decision, it's difficult, but I think a lot of you are choosing peace. A lot of you are choosing to walk away from a situation that you feel like there is still some sort of a lingering chaos, okay? And you're embarking onto a new journey. Now, it also comes with a cost, and that cost here is what are you willing to let go of that is actually jeopardizing your happiness here. Okay, so you have the Sun, because your happiness comes first. I saw the King of Swords, King of Pentacles. So King of Swords is you. I think you are really becoming very like determined and strong-willed on your own happiness. What comes next for you? So the Ten of Wands, dear Libra, is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Six of Wands. You're successfully and victoriously coming out of this situation. For many of you, I see here you being well known. If you are not in the public's eye yet, you will be. If you are already in the public's eye, I see here a lot of success. I see here a lot of abundance coming in towards your way. And this is because you have done the work within you. This is because you have invested, you have taken the time to say, you know what, I'm going to work on my finances. I'm going to work on grounding myself, take care of my body, my energy, my resources. And that's going to give you this new boost of energy to really enter into a new victorious era of your life with love. Love is following you. I think romance is still going to be part of your life. And in the near future, you're getting a lot of clarity. Somebody wants to talk to you, but the most important thing you're going to need to do, which your reading ends with, is the High Priestess. You need to trust your intuition. Just because a King of Wands or a Queen of Wands wants to talk to you, wants to clarify something or express something, doesn't mean you have to fall for it right away. Okay, so let's clarify the Queen of Wands for you in the near future. Very interesting. So the Queen of Wands for you in the near future, dear Libra, is clarified by the Ten of Cups, the Chariot, and the Queen of Swords. Now, the card and the juxtaposition for what I'm getting is this person does want to come towards you and to reconcile, okay? Queen of Swords, that's you, the Chariot, Cancer energy. This person wants to have family with you. It's like almost they feel the shift that you have created for yourself, the work that you have done on yourself. They could be also watching you, and there is a desire here to come towards you and to reconcile. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? You know what I mean? So definitely, and this is the same person that maybe told you no. Maybe this person said, you know what, I don't think this is something that's going to work out. This person might have even rejected you in the past. So there is definitely a conversation here that is going to take place in regards to a reconciliation. Because this person wants to talk. You see the Queen of Swords is headed towards the near future. You are also going to be addressing something here. So you have the Ace of Swords. You want to know the truth, period. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that truth. I'm hearing you're a sourdough. Somebody here is making a sourdough or bread. Bread is very important for some of you. Bread or something about pizza. Clarified by the Ten of Swords, Three of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Can't make this up. You want to know the truth, and the truth here is why. Why the Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles? Was this person being with you because you were a support for them financially, or these people? It's a person, I think, just one. Okay, was it just because you were the provider, you were constantly giving and giving and giving to this person? There might have been even a situation for some of you, not going to resonate with everyone, that you felt like your finances were hurt. Because the Queen of Pentacles is the richest person in tarot, so your finances maybe were hurt or some way like affected by this person. and you want to talk to this person, you want to have a chat. It's like you want to address something. You have done the work yourself. And I think just like Dr. Joe Dispenza says, when you overcome the emotions and feelings of a past trauma, that experience becomes wisdom for you because you remove the emotions and the feelings and you overcome them. So for many of you, I do genuinely feel like that there is going to be this confrontation, healthy confrontation of addressing something to this person. For them to really realize that it's not like, hey, we're just gonna flush it away down the drain, what you did. It's about, are you taking accountability if you really want to be with me? So let's clarify the High Priestess, because this has a lot to do with your happiness. Could be a Leo you dealt with. Let's clarify the High Priestess for you in the near future. So the High Priestess is clarified by the Four of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the World, and you have the Ace of Pentacles. So whoever shows up for you, whoever comes towards you for a brand new beginning, you have the ultimate decision and the choice to make. You have the World, the Three of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. Do you want to work things out with this person? Would you want to close this chapter, or you would want to close this chapter and move on, or close the chapter from the past and then try to work things out with this person? And many of you are going to say, Arman, I think I would want to really work things out with this person. I want my person back. That's fine. But the advice here is this person showing up consistently towards you? And have they also closed up some sort of a karmic lesson from their life? You got to pay attention to the person's body language, okay? The smell, the look, the behavior. Or is their skin glowing? Are they really matching your frequency? Have they done the work? Because you have already done a lot of work within yourself. Just because somebody shows up, oh, guess who's back, Libra, I'm right here, it doesn't mean you're going to want to give it a chance right away. You need to take your time, because Rome wasn't built in a day, Moscow wasn't built in a day. You know what I'm saying? You're going to definitely take some time. That is the advice, because the world is, you already put an end to certain situations and certain feelings. And, if they want to come correct, they need to come correcto. You know what I'm saying? And the decision is going to be yours. You are going to be the one that's going to have to decide if this is somebody that you truly see yourself building a family with and wanting to live under the same roof. So dear Libra, this is what I had for you. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. Love you so much. I hope this reading helped. And let me know about the background shift. I'm going to have some Armenian coffee, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Love you. Bye.